just to go through some of the physical benefits, and fellas, y'all could chime in.
Sure.
One is increased muscle mass, obviously. Improve bone density, so you get stronger bones. So when you get older, you don't break your bones, fall down the steps, osteoporosis, all that,
Arthritis,
tendonitis, it's like big backitis. Enhance the metabolic rate. This is big, because when you're not in the gym, when you're resting, you want to burn more calories.
Correct.
Muscle absolutely does that. Anything y'all want to add on that, fellas?
Helps your skin get tighter. If you're pretty big and you got some flab under your arms, you got the auntie arms, you got the bat wings,
Thanksgiving arms.
Yeah, you can do some tricep dips, some curls. You might be able to tighten it up a little bit.
Okay. Absolutely.
Down with the bars.
Bars. Coming with the bars early.
Start with the bars. First words, bars. Anything you want to add to them?
Yeah, man. Just putting your body under a certain level of duress, strength training, whether it be dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells, whatever the case may be, you really bring out the body that you're looking to achieve and that you deserve, right? So strength training helps develop and sculpt that body, your desired body, underneath all that fat, if you have any.
Absolutely. And next we got better cardiovascular health. So you can get a lot of people don't realize you can get the benefits of cardio through lifting weights.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Right. So you can do supersets, you can do slower rest times.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people just I just want to get on the treadmill. They just want to get on the treadmill and do straight cardio.
Cardio bunny.
So any stories or anything you want to add with that?
But I thought it helped burn calories.
I got a button for that. Hold on, I got a button for that. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Cardio helps with the calories, though, right?
That's what they think. That's what y'all sound like.
Man.
Yeah. So another thing too, when this is tuned like with the high reps,
correct.
Maybe you want to speak on that, but sometimes when you're doing a burnout set, 20, 30 reps, you can get a cardio benefit from that as well and get the endurance and the muscular endurance. You want to add to that, Tone?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of people think you just need to do cardio, but if you train the correct way, and I train in terms of volume, right? So light to moderate weight, but all my sets be a set to 25, right? Main set and a superset. So I'm actually getting cardio and strength training all in one, right? Just by the amount of volume I'm doing when it comes to lifting. So you don't necessarily need to do strictly cardio or think you need to do strictly cardio or something stationary to get the cardiovascular benefit, right? You can get that through strength training as well. And also calisthenics, right? You don't even need weights a lot of time. You can get cardio through pull-ups, push-ups. It's a different type of cardio, but it's cardio nevertheless.
Speaking of that, man, I don't care if you could lift 315 and you can't do 25 push-ups. I don't care about that.
The strength don't work for you the same.
Yeah. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Whole time I got that joint too. I gotta find it. I don't know. I don't feel like looking for it.
You are not him.
Yo, brother.
You're not him. Right. It's definitely an old brother. Moving on, man. Another thing about resistance training and lifting weights, improve balance and coordination. Right. So you can do some unilateral training. You could train on one foot. You could train one side at a time with your upper body. A lot of people sleep on that. A lot of people get in a situation, like I mentioned earlier, where you on one foot and you fall down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care, ladies, if you I don't care, ladies, if you could twerk in the club, but you can't do a pistol squat. You can't do a single leg deadlift, ladies. I don't care what your twerk look like. Get it together.
Facts.
You setting yourself up for disaster.
No. You can bend over, but you can't do an RDL. How that work? How that work?
Bro, that'd be killing me, bro. You see a girl online, you see her twerking on the gram, and then you get her in the gym. It's like, what is a deadlift? I can't.
Look, hinge at the hip. Well, what if I told you to twerk? Would you be able to do that better? Like, can you hinge at the hip if you twerk? Like,
crazy.
Makes absolutely no sense, ladies. Man. Do better. Get y'all balance and coordination together. And then, of course, reduce risk of chronic diseases, man.
Heart disease.
Yeah, let's take the jokes away for a second. Well, actually, some jokes might come out of this, but
naturally,
not on purpose. but let's be real, man. When you got excess fat on you, you got diabetes, You got high blood pressure. You got high cholesterol. You got risk of cancer. You got risk. You're exposed to all types of things with a lot of fat on your body. So,
correct.
Get it. Weight training definitely helps with getting that fat off your body. Anything y'all want to add to that, fellas?
Just the resistance training. I like how you mentioned that as well too. Resistance training can also help with the core strength, right? And the core is probably the strongest part of your body, which it is the strongest part of your body, right? And then that gives you the rest of your body equal distribution. And when you spoke about imbalances or being able to have balance, right? Resistance training helps with that as well too. Not only strengthen your balance, but also tighten up the skin, like Dominique mentioned, and et cetera, et cetera. Definitely numerous benefits to resistance and strength training. So good shit, fellas.
That's another thing too. With the I'm gonna go back to what you were saying about the anti-aging when it comes to lifting weights. A lot of times when you build a muscle, you gotta increase your water intake. Hey, Liquid Death, I need a sponsor.
Hey, he been pushing y'all
waiting on, man.
Different color,
I sent y'all the DM, man. Y'all better respond to my.
This is the source, Liquid.
Man. But, to build muscle, you got to be hydrated, obviously. And one thing about the hydration, it stops you from stops your wrinkles, right? Correct. Stop that process of aging and getting wrinkles. And you can literally see the difference between somebody who's actively lifting weights in their 40s, 50s, and 60s and compare that to somebody who's not. More than likely, they have less wrinkles. More times than not. So of course, there's a couple exceptions and anomalies, but you know what I'm saying? But hey, man.
Another thing too is
to us.
Your body. You mentioned it, but I was waiting for you to say the term forced adaptation. Your body, you can, and that relates to what you just said just now, as far as you can tell the people who's lifted before and who hasn't. And I know you guys, when y'all take new clients, you see the people who've lifted before
off first glance.
Like literally off the rip. And for example, I have a woman I trained, and she's already, she's experienced in the gym, and I can tell, dang, she's a machine. But then I have somebody who's a newbie, and they're like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "It's a dumbbell."
Right?
Like, that's a dumbbell, bro. Like, you don't know what that is?
Start from scratch.
And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a bench press." A what? Like, all right, man. Like,
you could definitely distinguish between the two. You've been able to develop and train that eye to be able to distinguish. Be like, yo, this person looks like they're a little bit further along, and this person is going to be, day one
foundation.
Absolutely,
big facts
from the ground up.
When it comes to the power of lifting, you're gonna get a lot of mental benefits as well. All right. Reduced anxiety and depression. And it's a good one because I just had a girl who came in, she missed 3 weeks of training.
What was the excuse?
That was my next question.
Well, I can't disclose that information. It was she could have got her ass in there.
Okay.
Okay. And she said she was depressed, right? Mind you, after she told me she was depressed, she was outside twerking with her friend with a BBL after she missed 2 weeks of training.
BBL.
So I'm like, then you wasn't that depressed if you was outside twerking. But people don't understand that, like, when you leave the gym, like, you're never going to regret a great workout. You're going to feel better. You're going to release endorphins. You're going to release dopamine. People don't understand, like, this is going to help my depression. It's actually scientifically proven. I'm not just talking out my ass. Pause. That was crazy.
No Diddy.
That was crazy.
No Diddy. I deserve a no Diddy after that.
No Diddy,
Yeah. So, y'all, anything y'all want to speak on with that topic there?
Let me ask y'all two a question.
Yeah, for sure.
When have you came to the gym angry and left still angry?
Never. If any, bars. This guy's going crazy with the bars.
Going crazy with the bars.
When I told one of my clients this, they came in mad and frustrated, and they, we pretty much de facto therapists, right?
Correct.
We are not licensed doctors, and had to say that for the disclaimer. But we're de facto therapists. So when people come in, they're like, "Oh, my day was this. My girl did this. My husband did this, and all this other stuff." And we're like, "Okay, pick up this weight real quick. Let's pick up that weight real quick while you explain." And by the time they doing they 10, 12 rep, they ain't talking no more. They leaving the gym happy, or at least not angry no more.
Absolutely.
So
I like that. And both you guys can attest to this, right? We've all had clients that come in, they may not be having so much of a good day. And you can tell on their face just by the energy. We've seen it. It's just like, all right, cool. I don't know what's going on with this person, but once we get into this workout, do a few sets, then you start to gradually see their mood improve, right? You start to see their energy, their body language. They might even, start talking to you, spark a conversation. But But nevertheless, though, they leave out feeling a lot better than when they came in. And it's the same way with us, right?
Yep.
We may not be having the best day. We all human, right? Going to the gym, fire workout, next thing you know, whatever you was bothering you prior to, it doesn't even apply anymore.
Yep.
You know, those help with that too. When you like, let's say I'm angry, I go in the gym and I'm lifting.
Yeah.
And I see the muscles in the mirror.
Oh man.
I'm looking like a black Greek god.
Hey man, don't let me.
I'm feeling good.
Hey, look,
I'm not mad no more.
Don't let me work out no shirt off
angry.
either. Don't let me work out shirtless either.
Yeah,
I'm really gonna be feeling it.
Big facts.
Shoot.
Big facts.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
King T'Challa. King Umbanku.
The power of the black.
All facts though, man. You never gonna feel worse looking in the mirror and seeing the muscles, man. Say another mental health benefit. Enhanced cognitive function. That's a big one. I know for myself, when I get a great lift in, I come up with my best content ideas, best ideas for my business, best ideas financially, best ideas for my personal relationships, best ideas for family. I got that mental clarity.
Man, I love that one.
So a lot of people when they get in a situation like that, they just go straight to the Casamigos. They go straight to the Hennessy, and that's only making it worse. Lord. You know, you're gonna have messed up sleep, which we about to talk about in a second. And you're just not gonna have that mental clarity that you would have if you went in for a great lift. If you wanted to improve your mental health. Anything I want to speak on that, fellas?
Yeah, I mean, instead of reverting back to your vices, things that are going to continue to drag you down and pull you down, right? Like crabs in the barrel, transfer that energy over to a good exercise, a good workout, right? And not only that, but I love what you said about how it provides you, mental clarity, how you think about your best content ideas, right? Yeah. How you feel it, how you think about improving your situation moving forward, right? And I think it does the same for me, allowing me to connect more with the Most High, right?
Yep.
Allow me to just that overflow of joy and excitement and just optimism about things, things ahead after a great workout. So that's a great point, CMarty. How you feel, Dominique?
Man, I really want to expound on what you just said about being tapped into a higher power with yourself when you're lifting weights. People don't realize when you're exercising, you're showing your body love. When you're and when you see the results of your body,
body
positivity.
Always know you always not for sure. And the thing is, people don't realize when you're exercising, you're showing your body love, and when you see the results, you're wearing your results. You're wearing your hard work. But when you're eating honey hot wings, that 12 piece that you just got fried hard, and you eat big back activity. You drinking the Casamigos, the Henny, all that other stuff. You
big back activity.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be putting it in your body. You're wearing your gluttony. And so people got to realize when your stomach is hanging over your pants, your stomach is showing through your shirt, you got the auntie arms, the bat wings, all that stuff. You're wearing your sin.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not even a religious person, but that's the truth, because gluttony is a sin. And a lot of y'all are overeating and thinking that's cool. And then you wonder why your confidence ain't there. You wonder why when you get in the gym, it's hard because you're not used to showing love to yourself.
Absolutely.
All facts.
That's a big one. That self-respect.
Yeah. And that's one that's biblical. Like
Facts.
You can't even deny that. And read Outwitting the Devil.
Science.
Yeah, read Outwitting the Devil. They talk about that.
It's crazy. It's like I had just because I listened to a podcast about folks and books they read to especially business owners and how they got successful. And that was the one that came up, like Outwitting the Devil, learning how to kind of look for different outlets to escape those vices that are that we know are holding us back.
Change my whole perspective on life. But
really,
highly recommend.
10 out of 10.
Really,
11 out of 10.
Say less.
No, it's wild.
Yeah,
it's actually wild.
Yeah. Say no more.
Yeah, it's wild. Bro. Another mental health benefit from lifting weights: improved sleep quality. And this is slept on. A lot of people don't realize that the fat burns in your sleep.
Yes,
doesn't burn at the gym. Doesn't burn when you wake up. Doesn't burn when you eating that big back ass salad from Chick-fil-A, right? The fat burns when you sleep at night. So another thing too, when you drink alcohol, you're not getting REM sleep, REM, right? And that right there is that's a game changer, right? You got to get quality sleep too. You can't just get bullshit sleep like after you hung over. So anything I want to add about sleep, fellas?
One thing that people really don't understand is that when you eat at a certain time, and you go to sleep right after you eat a meal, your body is still digesting that food, so your energy goes down. A lot of people don't really. That's why I tell people. That's why I'm a proponent of intermittent fasting, because you have a cutoff time for when you eat. Because there's too many people that come to me and say, Dominique, man, I be eating at 10, 11 o'clock. I'm like, what time you go to bed? 10, 11 o'clock.
Right
well,
after.
bruh, and then you wake up, dragging. You waking up, stomach hurting. You got heartburn because you decided to eat at a later time, and now your sleep is toe up. You ain't burn no calories. You gain that weight,
man. And a lot of people, and that's a great point, brother. Like, a lot of clients ask why they're not losing weight, or why is things not moving as quickly as they projected to. And it's because you don't have that cutoff point which we set for them. No food after 7:30, right, or 7 o'clock. But nevertheless, they
had a long day.
I need my one Big Mac meal.
But I was in traffic.
I was rushed to get the kids.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
But they slam that big meal right before they go to sleep, and they don't give their body proper time to digest that food. They go right to bed. So like you said, the food is still digesting. So when they wake up in the morning, feeling bloated, feeling groggy, bad attitude, sluggish as hell, coming to the workout, and you performing like trash, is because you didn't give your body proper time to properly digest that food. So that's a great point.
Yeah, and then you got people missing morning workouts, talking about I'm not a morning person,
bro. And you know what irks Chris, bro.
Talk about it.
Hold on. You're not a morning person because you don't prepare to get your big back ass up in the morning. Bars.
Bruh.
Or the night before.
Go ahead, bro.
Bruh. And what irks me is when they schedule the session. They schedule it. And they're like one of my clients tried to say, and I'm calling you out. I ain't gonna say your name, but when you watch this, you know who I'm talking about. She scheduled a session for 6 a.m. Mind you, I allowed to be open, even though I don't want it to work out at that time. I allowed it to be open. She walks in the door. First thing she said, "Oh, it's too early." I looked at her. I said, "Oh no, I'm putting you through hell today."
I ain't trying to hear that first thing out your mouth.
Bro, mind you,
I ain't trying to be here right now.
Bro, I'm over here rubbing the crust out my eye. I'm like, bro, you got me here this early. You talking about it's too early, man? I about snapped on her, bro.
How it be, bro, man. People don't understand what trainers go through, man. It's crazy. And the last mental health benefit, boosted self-esteem and confidence. And this is a big one because I love that one. We talk about it on the podcast all the time, bro. You got all these big backs out here talking about
big back activity.
Yeah, I'm fat and confident. I don't know if you're fat and confident. You might be fat and content or fat and complacent, but you're not fat and confident.
Fat and crazy.
You know how I know you're not fat and crazy?
Fat and delusional.
Fat and delusional.
Fat and crazy.
Fat and crazy as hell.
And you said it's so smooth, though.
Because if you were fat and confident, right, you wouldn't be hating on people when they lose weight. You wouldn't be telling people, "Oh yeah, you getting too skinny," or "You losing your ass."
But I'm comfortable with my stomach. I like my belly.
No, you don't.
Girl,
because when you put the dress on and you take the picture for Instagram, you covering you trying to cover your shit up.
They like, girl, what you training for? You trying to be a bodybuilder?
You gonna look like a man in the mud.
Girl, you trying to be a bodybuilder? That's projecting.
You're not even lifting right. What he teaching you?
You got Spanx on under the dress trying to hide your stomach. Nah, let us see that belly. Since you're so confident about it, let us see the whole belly.
They got it tucked in the leggings, right?
Tucked in the leggings.
Damn.
Leggings on your nipples.
Damn.
Let us see the belly. Let us see it. I want to see it.
Lift up your shirt. Eddie Elliott style.
Take your shirt off.
Take your shirt off.
Here. Do some high knees. Let me see some real quick.
They can't. They can't move nothing. They can't move no knees.
And that's a great point, brother, because I always said like we all wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, right? And when you look in the mirror, certain ideas and things start to formulate in your mind, right?
Yep.
And you want to make sure what you're telling yourself or those things that those thoughts that transpire in your mind are good thoughts. You don't want to look in the mirror and be like, damn, I don't like the way I look. Or, I don't feel confident. I look ugly, or I know I can't wear this. That hurts your confidence.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Man. So I always tell people how you look has a direct correlation with how you feel about yourself and how others perceive you.
What Deion Sanders say? You look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good.
You dig what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
And people got to realize too, Like
Bars.
I have client. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, and people gotta realize, man. We have more than enough experience where we've seen both sides. Where you have clients who say, "Man, I put on that shirt, man. I can't even fit it no more," and they like, "Damn, like I feel like shit." And then you have on the opposite side, you have a lady who's like, "I put on a dress I haven't put on in 4 years, and I cried." Wow. And it's like, yo, it's like night and day. There's no in between. And you know that
there's no gray area.
Yeah.
Hey, we killing this shit, fellas. Let's get in these comments real quick. We're gonna keep the discussion going, keeping the conversation going. Resistance training is better than these popular shortcuts, right? For instance, these diet pills and these supplements, right? You got the flat tummy tea, you got weight loss pill, you got weight loss shots. Oh, God. You got all types of things, man. It's getting ridiculous.
Chris, what about the South Beach diet?
What the hell is that?
What
the hell is this? It's getting crazy, man. So if you want long-term results, the strength trainer is king or queen above all of that. So anything y'all want to add to that, fellas?
Nah, let's keep it rolling.
Hey, nah.
Let's keep this podcast going.
Nah, dog. Because I'm so tired of people coming to me saying, "Yeah, I saw this fitness influencer, and they said if I do this, I eat two kiwis, a cup of peanut butter in the morning, a salad with 3 pieces of chicken, and then a fat burner shake at night. I'm gonna lose exactly 30 pounds in 10 days." Like, bro, stop it.
Right?
Hey, bro, what kind of debauchery is this, bro?
Well, if you see somebody, this might get a little controversial. This is why you need to eat watermelon every day for all 3 meals. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, Marcus. I gotta put my finger on it.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you after the podcast. No shade to anybody specifically. But when you see shit like that, bro, it's not gonna happen, man. Like, come on, bro. You gotta put the work in.
Like, and what's so crazy, you know, I encourage people to do certain things and modify things. But if we're talking about doing something drastic, why are you trying to do this and thinking it's going to work in 30 days or 15 days or 2 months? It's a consistent habitual thing that you have to do. And this is why I get on TikTok Live. I get on all my social media platforms. I say, your trainer's lying to you. And they're like, what? I'm like, your trainer's lying to you. And they're like, why? I said, because you told me that you could lose 30 pounds in 15 days or 30 days.
Right.
And one of the only surefire ways to do that, and it's not even surefire, is if you're fasting or really just doing a certain type of fast, or you're juicing. And so it just depends on what you're doing. But a lot of these fads that y'all be seeing on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, stop. It's not working. You ain't gonna get a booty in 30 days. The booty bandit workout ain't gonna help.
Yeah.
Get on that squat rack, load it up, and get the pusher.
And you've been gaining fat for 15 years. Why do you think you're gonna lose in 30 days, bro?
With poor habits.
Exactly.
Man.
So before we even develop the strength training, the resistance training, we gotta rewire some things. We gotta adjust and adapt to new habits, or adapt to new habits. Pardon me. That way we can try to make some headway.
And then going back to the mental health benefits. Let's say you did lose that weight in 30 days. You don't have the mindset to even keep the weight off, because you're going to go right back to the bad habits because you didn't learn nothing. Exactly. Yeah, you're going to gain it back faster. I ain't going to hold you. I told a girl today, Steph, I don't think Steph was there. I told a girl today, bro, she been on straight bullshit. I pulled up her transformation picture.
Damn.
I said, so she had the transformation on the right side and the before picture on the left side. I said, you bigger than the before picture. You need to get it together. Nah, for real. Like, bro, like, when I think she did a great job getting the transformation. It was a 3-month transformation, but that 3 months didn't have her create the mental, you know what I'm saying, that mental shift. So she went right back to doing the bullshit. So unfortunately.
And you know, it's so crazy. People don't realize when they're doing this, when they're starting out on their journey, I tell people, I put this into perspective. When they ask me, hey, Dominique, am I going to lose this much weight in this amount of time? Or am I going to get this in this amount of time? And I say, let's think about this. How long have you been eating like crap? Oh, I've been eating soul food for 10 years. I said, okay. And go ahead. And, nope. And I'm like, okay, you've been eating soul food for 10 years and you've been doing big bag activity for this long, and you expect us to undo this in 6 months? You're insane.
Negative.
You're insane. I literally just tell them straight up, you're undoing the things that you've been doing. The accumulation of BS that you've been doing for so many years, and where you're at now with your body, it's a wrap. It's gonna take some time. So
yeah, definitely gonna take some time, man. And the last part of this, the resistance training being better than these shortcuts and crash diets or whatever. The shortcut, it's definitely better than it's getting liposuction or BBL.
BBL jersey.
Listen, man. I got it. Listen, ladies. You're taking the fat out of your stomach and putting it in your ass isn't changing any habits or anything about your mindset. You can still have big arms and a fat back, okay? So it doesn't make sense because the girls will be like, I'm not going to the gym. I'm just get the surgery instead.
I be hating that shit.
It's not an equivalent solution.
Even when they be joking about it, I'd be like, that's not even funny.
It's not
even funny.
Hey,
you're making me tight.
Hey, fellas, y'all want to know the kicker to all the surgeries? Guess what the doctors tell you after you get the surgery? Guess what they tell you?
What they say?
You got to go to the gym. You got to get your big ass to the gym.
Go to the gym.
You got liposuction. You got the mommy makeover. You got the Dominican booty butt, Brazilian butt lift. You got all this surgery, and you didn't want to go to the gym. And then when the doctor flips you over on that table, you didn't, bled on the airplane seats. You didn't.
A whole nother combo.
Yeah, you didn't wore spandex for 2 months just for your body to look like Amber Rose and one of these other celebrities. And now the doctor said, hey, make sure you go to the gym. Have you been doing anything? And you looking like, damn.
That's why I'm here. Damn.
Yeah, damn.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
But he still recommends that you go to the gym because now you got to maintain the BS. Because if you don't, now you're just gonna look crazy as hell.
And you want to know
fat and crazy.
And you want to know what's crazy, bro? A lot of our women,
I'm not gonna say
our black women,
black people,
and even Latino women to an extent.
Yep.
If they strip the fat off of their body, they could get a natural BBL. Their body would be bomb as hell if they strip the fat off and build some muscle.
And they look the best.
A lot of y'all are naturally curvy, so it's no point to even go get the BBL because you can get the body that you want if you go work out and strength train.
But that just all ties into the point that most people don't want to put in the work.
No,
because it takes work. At the end of the day, anything that you do in life, especially fitness, is going to require some work, discipline, effort, perseverance.
But it's their body, their choice.
But it's hard.
And you know what's so funny?
Yeah.
What's hilarious about that is when I do these consultations, and I know you guys go through this. When I do these consultations, it's really if it's not the money objective, it's really just I've had people just tell me straight up, "Hey, man, I'm not ready to change." And they told me
I've
that.
had people tell me that too.
And you know what? I respect it because this is hard. But guess what? Choose your hard. Either hard in the gym, pause. No diddy. Or hard in a hospital bed where you fighting for your life. Pause.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
bars.
Yeah. So it's like choose your difficult. Yeah, I had to change the word. Choose your difficult.
I like that. Choose your.
That's better.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so when they tell me that, man, I'm not ready to change. I'm like, you know what? I respect it.
And you can respect that with somebody being upfront with you
right
in the beginning rather than wasting your time and coming to the realization like, damn, I'm trying to change us for the better, but you're refusing to change. You should just let me know off Jump Street. That way we didn't even have to go through this whole ordeal.
Man,
just save us both the time.
Yep. And you got to realize too, when you're not ready and you walk out that door and you turn down Dom's training, Toon's training, or my training, you walking out that door and you only getting fatter.
Man, look.
So when you are ready, now you're gonna have 5-10 more pounds to shed off of fat.
Possibly 15.
Possibly 15, 20, knowing some of y'all.
The freshman 50.
Nah, that's my 30 pounds over 30. They got to shit.
30 for 30. 30 for 30. 30 for 30. Look, hey, ESPN presents Big Back Activity. 30 for 30. She had 30 wings and 30 Casamigos.
This is what she used to look like in college. Yeah, she was bad. We don't know what happened. Actually, we do know what happened. Casamigos and too much twerking.
And not enough work.
And it wasn't working.
Bars.
Oh, bars. Best fitness bars out.
But I'm not a rapper.
Not at all. Let's get in these comments, bro.
It was a weird.
Y'all funny as hell, bro. TJG, awkward. Yeah, shake my head. Yeah, he got to go. You don't want to unbig your back? Don't watch the podcast. If you don't want to get rid of that belly, don't watch the podcast. If you ain't trying to get better, self-improve, don't watch the podcast. Best Fitness Podcast out. We out of here.